This is the conservative czar, November 5th, 2012, the day before the election. I'm basically going to give my final horse race predictions here. They are tough. That's brutal election. No matter how you look at this, it's brutal, and it's going to be close. But I'm gonna spill my beans here, and make my predictions. I'm gonna stand with what I said just a few days ago. Looks to me like Romney's going to win the popular vote by somewhere between 0.5 and 1.5 percentage points, or 2 percentage points. That's the spread between the two of them. I stand by it, and I still think Obama has the edge in the Electoral College. But that is very close to 50-50. It is a toss-up in Electoral College. And the states to look at have expanded in the last few days when you could throw Florida in there. Let me one thing clear. Florida goes Obama, this is all over. You know, if Virginia goes Obama, it's all over. There's Obama wins big. If North Carolina goes Obama, it's over. Likewise, on the East Coast, if Pennsylvania, even if Pennsylvania was close, then that's a huge sign that Romney's going to do well in Ohio and continue on throughout the rest of the country. So there's some just huge states on the East Coast that are going to tip this thing pretty quickly. Maybe. My prediction is that isn't what happens. I predicted that Florida, Virginia, Carolina will go Romney, Pennsylvania will go Obama, Ohio, it's all about Ohio, and I right at this moment give the edge 60-40 to Obama in Ohio. And that's it. I mean, that's basically it for Romney. I think he has to win Ohio. There's possibilities that there are other paths to get him the electoral votes. There's all sorts of permutations. But I think Ohio is the key. And it's very difficult to see Romney winning without Ohio. And by the way, it's difficult to see Obama winning without Ohio. If Romney takes both Ohio and Florida, that bodes well for other states for Romney. So Ohio is the key state. It's been that way for decades. In terms of the Senate, I've changed my Senate prediction for those of you who pay any attention at all. I had it at 51-49 Democrat. I've moved that to 52-48. Well, basically 52 to 48 in the Senate. So the Senate will stay in Democrat hands. Harry Reid will be the majority leader. Nothing changes there. Really, nothing changes. Even the shape of the Senate doesn't change much. I imagine it would get maybe a tad more conservative, but I doubt it. Same old people coming back. That's the big word out there. Same old people coming back. A disaster for the country. In the House, you know, remarkably, this is remarkable that we are going to pick up some seats. The Republicans, I shouldn't say we. The Republicans, I won't know if it's a we for a week or so. The Republicans are going to pick up some seats. There's some some of the best congressmen we have are vulnerable, very vulnerable. So we might lose some very good people in the House, but overall we're going to gain seats. It looks like the Republicans will gain from 2 to 5 seats in the House, which is remarkable. It makes the House possibly, even stronger. But John Boehner is the head of the House. He has control of the Republican Party. And so nothing's changing. Nothing is changing. We have this, the whole country, and we got to do something. We're liable to see Obama, Reid, and Boehner in charge of everything again for 2 years. It's a very weird situation, and we're going to spend a lot of time on Wednesday. I happen to think that the day after the election is the time, the day that's more important than today, when we can analyze what happened, and that's what we'll do on Wednesday. Understand that from my perspective, all of our hope, all of the change that is possible if we concentrate immediately to 2014. 2014 can be the transformative election. And the reason I say that is because a lot of the problems confronting the country are going to come to a head on January 1st this year, and they're going to permeate through the economy in the country over the next 2 years. Things are going to get worse in these next 2 years, and they're going to center on the mandates. It is my opinion that when these mandates hit and all of the full force of Obamacare hits, we are going to have an upheaval. And we can look to 2014 as transformative election, the most important election in the history of the country. It's not a presidential election. It's the election where Congress can take charge of the country once again. It's an election where traditional conservatives can begin building toward a majority. This is the Conservative Czar. See you next time.